I went back to my hotel room one day. I remember stepping into the door and like putting my backpack down and just kind of feeling like everything was like a different color. My hearing started to fade, and I was looking around at everything. It was like almost like third person view, like I wasn't really truly seeing everything. I was like, what is going on? Started to break out into a sweat. And so I called Emily and I was like, I have no fucking clue what's going on. Like, can you help me? And she's like, well, it sounds like you're just having like some kind of panic attack. We kind of talked about it, and I kind of slowly tracked it back to like the experience of the dogs in those kennels, those 4x4 concrete boxes, double stacked, and how traumatized all of those animals truly were. Like, they had nowhere to put any of their sorrows, their fears, their excitement, nowhere. They were just contained. Watching all those dogs just spew that energy and that stress in any way that they could, and just fucking going ballistic. At this facility, dogs are being power washed along with all the shit out of their kennels, and because the guy cleaning their kennels was having a shitty day, he'd power wash the dogs too, you know? And just like, just that kind of like a system that truly eats away at empathy and just replaces it with complete apathy. For most of the big changes, it happened after the 4th day, and now the kennel staff and the management and the volunteers are starting to see the change in their dog's behavior, and the level of stress coming down, and the level of anxiety in the kennel, the barrier activity, all these things. And so that was the biggest change. We started to sculpt the picture in front of him, and the entire system started to change. The volunteers started to get enthused again, because like it was a group of people that were looking for change, knew it was out there, were dying to have it happen, because they couldn't stand to see the dogs going through that every day, and they were trying. And we just seemed to come in at the right time when the right mix of people were there, and the fire just erupted. A kennel by itself isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, in my own home, I would build a shelter kennel for a dog. I see it as like a crate, but better. But most people see kennels as like this torture chamber for most dogs, because that's what it is currently, because they just don't get what they need. We need to give them more. The change in a dog from a walk to the kennel to the play yard, and how drastic that can be from point A to point B, is, I guess, the most inspiring part. Because of that change, you make it happen. You like get in there, you start to like try and figure people out, you try and figure systems out, and you just pour yourself into it all. There's so much more to be done than what you can accomplish in a workday. The people that are truly creating change aren't putting in 6 or 8 hours. They're putting in everything they have. I think that sometimes the job that they're doing is always going to be harder than what mine is. The students are the ones that will always be carrying that torch and actually lighting the fires and actually creating the change. And it's not about me. I get to see dogs coming out and making better choices and understanding and being more communicative with people. You see them, instead of just like looking down and almost scowling all the time, you like see them like look up at you for the first time. And from there, the relationship starts.